Now to the Trump civil trial. It took the jury just 3 hours to reach its verdict today. Liable for sexual battery and defamation, and ordered Mr. Trump to pay Carroll nearly $5 million.
The former president is calling the verdict a, quote, disgrace, and he is now promising to appeal. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett is live at the courthouse in Lower Manhattan, and tonight we are hearing comment from Carroll. NJ.
Yeah, exactly, Liz. Donald Trump told his attorneys today that he did not expect to get a fair trial here in New York City. And so, yes, as Bill said, his legal team is promising to appeal. But the jury clearly believed his accuser. This trial took 2 weeks. The jury came back after barely 3 hours.
How do you feel?
Carroll left U.S. District Court shortly after the verdict was announced. The jury awarding her $5 million in damages for sexual battery and defamation at the hands of America's 45th president. She said the episode has haunted her for the better part of 3 decades. The jury needed to decide whether it happened at all. Render your verdict, the judge told them today, without prejudice, sympathy, or fear. And they reached that verdict in just under 3 hours. Ms. Carroll claims she was sexually assaulted in a dressing room after a chance encounter with Donald Trump while shopping in Bergdorf Goodman in the mid-1990s. She could not remember exactly when it happened, but she testified here that she remembers how it happened in vivid detail, from Trump's fingers in her vagina to his heavy breathing. Trump has adamantly denied even knowing who Ms. Carroll is, let alone assaulting her. He branded her a liar in social media and made disparaging remarks about her appearance. Trump himself chose not to appear at trial. Unlike a criminal case, jurors were permitted to hold that against the former president. In closing arguments, defense attorney Joe Tacopina offered an explanation. Donald Trump doesn't have a story to tell here other than that it's a lie. Ms. Carroll's team hit back, pointing out that Trump would have had to testify under oath. He just decided not to be here, said attorney Michael Ferrara. He never looked you in the eye and denied raping Ms. Carroll. Never did that. She smiled at the jurors as the verdict was read, later saying in a statement, "This victory is not just for me, but for every woman who has suffered because she was not believed." Trump posted his reaction in social media in all capital letters. "I have absolutely no idea who this woman is. This verdict is a disgrace, a continuation of the greatest witch hunt of all time." End quote.
He's firm in his belief, as many people are, that he cannot get a fair trial in New York City based on the jury pool. And I think one could argue that that's probably an accurate assessment based on what happened today.
Well, this was a civil case, so Donald Trump did not face the prospect of prison time. His defense team did not call a single witness, relying on aggressive cross-examination to try to raise doubts about the case.